Hi, this is Shelley Kraft. We're coming to you live on SNN Live. We're at the inaugural MicroCap conference here in New York City, 2012. Richard Anslow of Anslow Jaclin, a law firm, an SEC law firm here in New York. And I know you have offices, you'll tell me. He's a panelist also on speaking on microcap companies. Ladies and gentlemen, he's an expert in the field. Richard Anslow. Rich, welcome to SNN Live.
Shelley, thank you very much for inviting me on, and I'm looking forward to giving you some information on our company.
Now, first and foremost, tell me, what are you speaking on the panel?
The panel is basically in the microcap area. It's on small cap companies, some new trends, some new rules that have come out, for example, like the Jobs Act. We're talking about crowdfunding, things that can help, not just spur the economy, but help the small business, which really does help spur the economy.
You know, coming from the angle of being an SEC attorney, first and foremost, tell us what Anslow Jaclin specializes in.
Sure. We are what's called a boutique securities law firm. We represent small cap companies that are looking to go public in various ways. It could be an IPO, which most people know, but that's few and far between in the small cap area. It could be a reverse merger, which is a very, very hot area, and I still think even though it's been attacked because of some issues that have arisen in that area, it's still, to me, one of the best ways to go public for the small cap company, because IPOs, most of the time are not really available. And the third way is really through a self-filing. So we not just assist the company in going public, we not just help arrange financing by introducing the company to different investment banks, to different investors, but once the company is public, we help them with their ongoing SEC work and ongoing corporate work.
So this is like a one-stop shop for a micro-cap company. And it's like, you know, other than accounting and market awareness, they play a major role in getting that accomplished. What do you see as a trend in the micro-cap world?
Well, it's interesting, Shelley, because a lot of people have asked me that really in the last day, and there was a conference last week, another conference, and it's almost like because of how the small cap area has transpired the last few years, it almost has to redefine itself. Whether the different things that have been enacted because of the Jobs Act spur this industry to start to move forward, for example, and I won't get into it too much, but just to give you a general idea.
Well, hold on a second, you know.
Shelley, I can talk on and on and on. I've only lost my voice once when I've been talking, and it was 100 degrees outside, so I better be careful today. But in reality, for example, the Reg D 506, which is really a hot area, versus Reg D 504, which has had issues. On Reg D 506, now they've come out with something where you can do general solicitation. So the issue is that will this now spur the small cap area and help these companies to raise more funds, not even necessarily through different hedge funds and through different banks. So that's one area that can definitely change the industry. The industry, as I mentioned before, reverse mergers are a big area, and the industry really has gotten attacked in the reverse merger space, but as I said before, I still think it's very difficult for a small cap company to do an IPO. And when that does occur, how else does someone go public? So something like the Reg D 506 general solicitation rule can help change things. Crowdfunding a little bit. I don't think that'll help it tremendously, but I think we're going to get back to the core of this industry, which is the smaller companies doing self-filings, doing small reverses.
You ready for this? I'm in a conference in Tel Aviv.
Okay.
And I spoke on a panel, and I got up, and the thing that I said was, this, ladies and gentlemen, is the year of the reverse merger. And everybody in the audience is saying, really, you know, and everybody was talking about the Facebook IPO.
Sure.
And I knew there was going to be issues with IPOs.
Sure.
And it was starting to come back a little bit, the IPO market. Sure. And then Facebook just said, took it down, right?
Unfortunately, it did.
So now we have the reverse mergers that you've been a specialist in for years, as long as I know you, right? Sure. As long as they've been available.
We've done 95 reverse mergers from 2008 to 2011, second to none. And we've done probably about 7 or 8 this year so far, even when the market has been slow. So we've been very well known in that area. So for obvious reasons, I'm a proponent of the reverse merger. So
ladies and gentlemen, if you're thinking of doing a reverse merger, give these fellas a call. Now, what's your website?
Website is www.anslowlaw.com, ANSLOWLAW.com. Very detailed, a lot of memos on new rules that come out and background on all the attorneys.
And by the way, I'm not going to guarantee you that you'll be able to get to him on the phone right away because, you know, you're busy. Let's be honest.
Still have my BlackBerry, so if you email me, I'm 24/7 or almost 24/7. My wife makes me shut it off when I go to sleep.
I'm glad you clarified that. Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Anslow from Anslow Jaclin. Website one more time.
www.anslowlaw.com.
You got it now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much
Thank you,
for coming
Shelley.
on
Appreciate
SNN
it.
Live. We are at the inaugural MicroCap conference here in New York City. Thank you for coming on again.
Thank you, Shelley.